Hey guys, Megan Lynn here, Spiritual Empress. How's everybody? Wanted to do a little bit different of a video today. I do a lot of nutrition stuff, you guys. I think I'm pretty qualified. I'm not a medical doctor. No, I was in the medical field, but I no longer do that. However, I wanted to give my experience on keto. I just helped this chick. She just reached back out to me. She lost 6 pounds after a plateau in her little ketogenic diet. She lost 6 pounds in 3 days. I'm going to tell you guys, I think I'm pretty qualified. I've been doing this keto stuff off and on since I was 19. So before keto was like a hot thing that all the little moms post on Facebook about the keto diet, that kind of stuff. Like, I've been doing this for a really long time. It's great for clearing out toxins in your body and getting the sugars out. It will make you feel like shit at first, but if you can get past that, great. So Jessica, and I'm gonna say her name because bless, she's never gonna see this video. But Jessica, I was talking to her. She was feeling really stalled with keto. With keto, it's easy to get discouraged really quickly, especially once you hit a plateau. People don't know how to really overcome the plateau. If they think they're following it religiously, they're feeling like they're kind of starved for like carbs and things like that, and why am I putting all this effort in and I'm not seeing the results? 9 times out of 10, guys, people don't have enough fat in their diet. So in a ketogenic diet, your body converts using glucose for energy. It converts that into using fats for energy. So your body can't see fat and flushing it out as a reliable energy source if you guys aren't providing enough of it. So I can say Jessica's big thing that kind of plateaued her is when I asked her what she was eating. She was eating a lot of lean meats, you guys. Chicken, salmon. Salmon's actually a great one. It's very fatty, especially as far as like omega-3s go and fish go and stuff like that. Very good, but she wasn't eating a lot of fats. I told her to go to the store, buy her some ham, buy her some bacon. It doesn't sound the healthiest, you guys. I promise it works though if you guys are going for weight loss here. Sausage, anything like that high in fats as far as meat proteins go. So you can do this kind of diet off and on. If you don't really like a lot of animal protein, which I don't, I do it off and on. I'm anywhere from 143 to 145. I'm 5'6". I like to keep that weight there because if not, I lose too much weight and I lose my booty and I don't like that. So it's not having enough fats. That's number one. So if you guys are eating a lot of lean meats, green veggies, that's a great start, but you guys need to add a lot of fat in your diet. Another thing that I see a lot of people make the mistake of is there is actually like an induction period that a lot of people either don't know they're doing or they try to cheat their way through. So there's an actual induction period where you have to be really strict, you guys, for the first 2 weeks. A lot of people like to add in their cheat day in the first week of keto. Like, that is not how that works. You have to completely convert your body. So no matter how you want to get around it, you guys have to do a 2-week induction. You have to eat a lot of protein, actually mostly protein and mostly fats. The least amount of carbs, the better. In that first 2-week period. There's no way getting around that. So what a lot of people will do is they'll add in that cheat day way too quick. You guys aren't going to see the full effects even start by then. After the 2-week period, you can be a little bit more lax. What I also see too is as far as people looking for like substitutes for things, they'll get sweet cravings right away. You guys are supposed to have that. So your body is actually addicted to sugar, addicted to carbs, things like that, because that's what it's used to running off of. You guys will get like a major sweet tooth. Towards the end of it, you guys won't feel that as much, and you'll find that when you go back to adding those kinds of things in, you don't like them as much, or they don't satiate you as much. So what I find is a lot of people try to like trick their way around it, and they see sugar-free shit. Don't trust the sugar-free shit. It still has carbs in it. So when you guys are going and you want like sugar-free puddings and things like that are great to add in later, but if you guys eat too much of them, it'll actually counterbalance that. You actually have a lot of carbs in those too, so it will show you like what the sugar alcohols are in there. Sugar alcohols can actually be subtracted by the total carb count, but you guys are still getting carbs in there. So for example, if I want to eat sugar-free like pudding packs or things like that, there's typically about like anywhere from 15 to 17 grams of carbs in there. The sugar alcohols in there are about 14. So you can actually subtract that from your total. You're still getting about 3 grams of carbs, which if you guys are adding carbs or 1 gram of sugar or anything like that, it's going to toss you out of ketosis. So that's what a lot of people think, like, oh, it's sugar free, I'm fine. It's not. You guys are still consuming the carbs. A lot of people also, they add in too much. So when they talk about keto diet, they say you guys can have cheese, and during induction period you don't want to have a lot of cheese. Cheese actually have a lot of carbs in them. So when you're having cheese, I would say use that sparingly at first. It is a great addition. Like if you guys, I don't like paleo because I like dairy more. So I'd rather have dairy than I would rather have like berries and fruits and nuts. So when you guys are using the cheese, use that sparingly. Because you will add too many carbs in there. It will bump you out of ketosis if you're just like downing blocks of cheese. A lot of people do this, and you know, they can't. It does have a lot of fat in it, but unfortunately it has the carbs as well, so definitely watch for that. What else do I see? A lot of people honestly just get bored very fast. Y'all are gonna have to get creative and learn how to cook, and also meal prep and have snacks on hand. I always have cucumbers. Learn how to like eggs. I hate eggs, you guys, but they're super filling. It's the best kind of form of protein you guys can have. It will fill you up and kind of keep you till the next meal. But get creative. Like, too many people I see all day long freaking salad, and then by day 3 of keto, they're like, I can't do this. This is too freaking hard. It's too hard because you're just eating salads. Like if I ate salads for 3 days straight, I would freaking hang myself. So you guys have to get very creative. Also salads, with salads, sauces and dressings and things like that actually have a lot of sugar. So what I recommend doing, as far as, I'm a huge sauce girl, like I love sauces, I love seasoning. So I would definitely invest in like a seasoning rack or something like that. Add a lot of seasoning to what you're eating. It's going to make you feel satiated for longer because the flavor is going to be stronger. But also when it comes to dressings and things like that, definitely look on the back of the bottle, because there may not be that much sugar in it. 9 times out of 10 there is. But if there isn't, there's a lot of carbs. Even in the low carb shit, y'all, like go look at the labels. It will say, even if it's like 3 grams of carbs in 1 tablespoon or 2 tablespoons, and I'm a dressings girl, like you can for sure know I'm going to use like a shit ton more than the recommended serving on my salads. Make your own. And I would suggest using olive oil. It's very easy to make like vinaigrette kind of mixes, but also keep in mind too, vinegar is very good and effective. However, a lot of vinegars contain sugar as well. So a lot of people don't know that there's a lot of hidden carbs, hidden sugar, hidden calories. With keto, you just have to go balls to the wall, like straight up very strict for the first 2 weeks. There's no cheating your way around it or doing mostly it and then just cheating. A lot of people cheat way too soon. So they'll cheat on the diet just a little bit, and honestly, it just takes a little bit. So I've had people who finally reach ketosis. The quickest I've ever gotten into ketosis is 2 days. 2 days. Made me real sick. You don't want to get into it that fast, especially if you haven't done it in a while. Like I hadn't done it in a while at that point and just decided to kind of like rein it in and kind of do a flush and do keto. And I got into ketosis really quickly, but it's because I was really strict. So I had like a lot of fat, mostly fat, eggs, and I got in really fast, but it will give you like keto sickness if you guys haven't like looked that up. But what I find is a lot of people will do it for 3 days and they're not even in ketosis yet. Like most people will take a week to get into ketosis if it's their first time. And they think, you know, after, well, I've been really good for 5 days and maybe they lost a couple pounds or something like that. They'll have a couple, even a grape can pull you out of ketosis, y'all. So you guys have to be really devoted to it. If you're not seeing results and you plateau, it's more than likely that you cheated. If you just cheat that one little bit, it undoes all that freaking work that you guys invested for nth amount of time. So I definitely, as far as keto goes, it's actually really simple if you keep it really simple and you follow it strictly for the first couple weeks of it, and then maybe slowly add things in. I can say typically I'm at the point where I know in the beginning to be very strict, but then after a couple weeks they'll start adding things and then have a cheat day. A lot of people will start adding the cheat day right away. They haven't even hit ketosis yet, and they just feel, honestly, people just feel depleted and defeated by it, and they kind of give up. It's because they're doing it half-assed. So just thought I'd do a quick video because it's really nice when people reach back out to me. I happen to know like a lot about nutrition. I just had like a extreme like panel done of like my organs and stuff, and I'm ultra healthy. Ultra. I didn't know that that was a mother effing thing to be ultra healthy, but I can definitely attribute that to a lot of the nutrition stuff. I wouldn't suggest staying on keto forever because it does become sort of a healthy lifestyle. It does give you a good appreciation for food, but I don't think that somebody should necessarily stay on burning fat. It's not necessarily like really good to sustain over long term, but it will help you kind of create a different relationship with food. Once you start adding in fruits and things with mild amounts of sugar and things like that, you shouldn't experience much of the weight gain. So alright guys, just wanted to do a quick video on keto. This is not my normal kind of stuff. I will be doing more either keto, paleo. I've pretty much done it all, y'all. Blood type diet, like I've tried it all. I know what works best for me, but that's just mine from my experience. So things to look out for if you're having stalls or problems with keto. But thank you so much for all the new subscribers. I love you guys. If you would like to comment below if you'd like to hear more about any nutrition stuff. I happen to know a lot. I've done a lot of actual like study outside of like just Googling online. I've actually done a lot of on nutrition. So, all right guys, thanks. You have a great rest of your day and we'll talk soon. Bye.